Okay, Google, what's the date today?
It's Thursday, the 13th of July 2023.
Good morning, guys. Good morning. I've had a very nice slow morning this morning. I just finished off doing some journaling and now I'm going to quickly make some breakfast. Okay, I've got my breakfast here. I'm so sorry if it's hard to hear me because I put the dishwasher on and I'm like right next to it. I also made this cup of tea with my breakfast, but I'm not gonna actually drink it now. I let this one cool down and it literally tastes like cordial. It's so delicious. So for today's vlog, I thought I would bring you along for my whole day, but I thought I would really focus on the different things that I do throughout my day to practice mindfulness. It's a very new concept. I'm certainly not an expert on this. I've only been doing it for about a month, but I've really been working on it. And even just the small things that I've been doing have been making a massive difference. So I would say that my mornings and my evenings are probably the most important part of my days when it relates to mindfulness. I filmed some clips at the start of the vlog today to show you exactly what my morning starts off like. When I wake up, I'm really trying not to roll over and like look at my phone straight away. My phone is my like morning alarm, so I look at it when I like turn off my alarm. But other than that, I'm not answering any notifications or anything like that until at least about an hour after I've woken up. And in that hour, I'll just like open up the house and I'll do my journaling. So I got this journal ages ago and I just never really used it, and then when I thought about starting journaling and starting affirmations, I just whipped it out and it's been perfect. It was like $4 from Kmart, I think. So at the front of the book, I've just got like a bit of a routine that I would normally follow throughout the week. It's just my Monday to Sunday, and then I just have some like overarching goals that I just want to keep really front of mind and really present. So when I open it up in the morning, just like rereading over those goals again helps to remind me of them. And I'll usually only do like half a page or so. It doesn't need to be a lot. Half a page is usually enough for me. And I also don't actually use journal prompts, but I would recommend them if you're struggling or if you're new to journaling. I write down things that were really important about the day before, or things that I want to reflect on that happened the day before. And I talk about things that I have planned for the day upcoming or goals that I want to achieve that day. And then I always end it with just a really simple sentence of an affirmation for myself that day. Sometimes it's the same one as the days previously, but other times it's one that really relates to what I'm doing that day. I was also never the kind of person that would really believe in like affirmations and mindfulness and manifesting and things like that. Like I knew about it and each to their own, but I never thought of it for myself until I started going to therapy, and I realized that a lot of that work is just like mental growth work, and it's like self-development stuff, and you're not really doing it like for show. Whereas now I just know that I'm doing it for myself, and it's really made a massive difference to how I like set up my day. Also, eating a really good breakfast is a surefire way for me to have a good day. Okay, I've actually just arrived at my appointment today. So in about 15 minutes or so, I'll head in. I'm gonna go see my therapist today, and that's probably good timing for this vlog because that is exactly who's teaching me all of these mindfulness techniques. Don't know if I've mentioned it on the vlog, but I've definitely mentioned it over on Insta and on TikTok that I have been in therapy for like 5 or 6 months now. It's been quite a while, and it has helped my anxiety so much. In the last like 4 weeks or so, we've been adding in different mindfulness techniques, grounding techniques, and like gratitude gratitude techniques to really help manage my anxiety on a daily basis and build up a little bit of my resilience in certain situations. I always keep trying to tell my friends to go to therapy. One of them always goes to therapy and has been for ages, but I have 2 other friends that still haven't been, and I always said you should just go. It's so helpful. Sometimes you have to shop around a little bit to find a therapist that like really works and vibes with you. My particular therapist, she is actually trained in supporting people who do the job that me and Amy do, so she knows a lot about that, which really helps when it comes to some stressful days at work. Anyway, I don't want to be late. I'm gonna head in now. I just got back from my therapist office. It's 4 o'clock and I'm about to have some lunch. This is my little like snack plate here. I've just got some veggies and some crackers and some chicken from last night. But my session went really well. We've actually made some really great progress. I've been meeting a lot of milestones that we didn't think that I would get to this quickly. So it was actually such a good session. I feel very clear-minded. I feel very focused. I know my goals. It's just a very refreshing feeling coming out of my therapy appointments now. They used to be quite stressful and quite traumatic because I was going through a lot of stuff, but we've really worked on it and come out the other side now, and things are really good. Normally now I would have like sat down and put the TV on and like watched some trashy TV, but I'm really trying to limit my screen time, especially with my phone and with the TV. So now instead of doing that, I'll put on some music or I'll listen to a podcast, or if I'm not eating or doing anything else, I might even just read my book. This is a very minor thing and it's less about mindfulness but more about like limiting my distraction. So I'm going to enjoy my lunch and have a bit of a rest and check in with you guys a bit later. Oh, I nearly forgot. I also have my tea that I brewed this morning. It's been sitting in the fridge for a bunch of hours now and it's nice and cold. I've got some ice and everything in there and it is so good. It's like 7:30 now and I'm still so full from lunch. I'm not sure if I'm gonna eat dinner. I might just eat it really late. I think I'm gonna start like winding down for the rest of the night. Before Amy, I was never really a nighttime shower kind of girl, but honestly now there is nothing as good as like jumping in the shower, getting yourself nice and clean and warm and cozy into like fresh pajamas and then hopping into bed. It's just so like relaxing. So Amy's gonna be working late tonight, so it's just me at home. She doesn't finish until like midnight, and that's if she finishes on time. I was just going through my list of things that I had to do today. I have like a running to-do list on my phone in the reminders app, and it's really helpful most days, but some days it's like it can be really triggering. And I don't know if any of you guys are going to be able to relate to this. Maybe this is like a pretty niche thing, but hopefully there's someone out there. It's a little bit less to do with mindfulness and it's pretty specific to me and like kind of my control issues and stuff, but I feel like all the mindfulness that I've been doing lately has really helped to release that and like make me comfortable relinquishing control. So I have a tendency to like over plan and over organize my day, I guess. I keep it really structured with like timestamps for everything that I should be doing and what time I want to have it completed by, but really often they're like not realistic. And so by the end of the day, if I haven't completed everything on my to-do list, I can be really harsh towards myself and say really judgmental comments in like my internal monologue and get frustrated that I wasn't able to get through everything. And working with my therapist, we really educated me on realistic goals and setting myself up for success versus failure. So now when I get up and I start my day and I have that hour to myself to really be quiet and focus on my goals and focus on my journaling, it leads me to like start my day off stronger. So I go to plan it, writing all of my things on my to-do list, and I don't overdo it anymore. I keep it really simple. I keep it really focused so I can give my attention fully to each activity or each person. And at the end of the day, I'm actually able to complete them all to a really high standard, or I was able to go see someone or catch up with a friend or hang out with Amy and I was able to have really quality time with them because I didn't overload myself and because I know that I was able to get everything that I wanted to done. So I don't know if anyone can relate to this, but I just feel like it's something really small that has really helped my productiveness and my ability to stay calm throughout the day. So today is one of those really good days. I got everything I wanted to done, but also on the days where I don't, I'm more okay with just moving tasks to the next day or reprioritizing them and knowing that I'm going to get that done later in this week and it doesn't freak me out anymore. So usually in the evening, me and Amy will watch like a movie or a TV show together before we go to bed or before we like wind down for the evening. Because she's working late tonight, it's just me at home. So I've decided to put on like old episodes of the Dallas Cowboys cheerleader series. It's so fun to watch the old episodes from like 2012 and to see their makeup and like outfits and stuff that they used to wear. And I'm honestly just like loving the kind of throwback that watching episodes from that long ago is. Also, because I've limited my screen time throughout the day, I'm actually like sitting down and paying attention to the movies or the shows that we're watching. Whereas I used to just like have it on in the background and I'd still be like scrolling on my phone or like playing emails or just like not paying attention. But now I actually like look forward to the evenings and like really watch the shows, and me and Amy like talk about it. It's become like a little bit more of an engaging like activity that we do together on the nights that she's not working super late. So I ended up making just some like quick 2-minute instant noodles. And then I also made like a cucumber salad just to go with it. This is my dinner. It is 10 to 9 though. So this is much later than I would normally eat. I also made these like rice paper roll things that are filled with my noodle mixture. And the reason why I'm eating so late is A, I wasn't hungry, but B, I fell into like an absolute wormhole on TikTok of like ASMR videos of people eating these. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try that. So let's try these out. It's very chewy because of the rice paper, but the flavor of the noodles is really good and I actually kind of like this. I know you guys didn't click on this video for ASMR, so I'm really sorry about this. Okay, it's nearly 10:30 now, so it's time for me to go to bed. This is not to do with mindfulness, obviously, but I just wanted to show you these things. I think I put them in my last vlog. These are these like little nasal strip things that help you like not snore when you're sleeping. This is what it looks like, and they just like kind of pull your nose apart, and that allows for the air to like flow through your nose easier, I think. So you just like press it on, and can you already see how my nose is like a bit wider there? So I'm gonna do the rest of the vlog with this really attractive thing on my nose. But I just wanted to say, like, even talking to you guys about all of my mindfulness techniques and things that I've been doing, I've had such a nice day. I just feel so much calmer throughout my day. I feel so much more in control, and I focus on things so much better. So I hope you guys have liked this vlog. The last thing I do in terms of my day, ending my night the right way. So I used to come to bed and I would sit on my phone for like even up to an hour just scrolling, and then I would turn out the lights and try and go to sleep, and I could never sleep. So this isn't like a groundbreaking technique or anything like that, but I read. I've always been a really big fan of reading. I just always felt like I never had enough time. And so when I started journaling and starting this mindfulness, this was the first thing I started doing. And I think if you were going to do anything out of today, I would recommend journaling, but if there was anything you were going to take, it should be this. Turning off your phone, limiting your screen time before you're trying to go to sleep, and trying to pick up a book instead will do you wonders. So this is the book I'm reading at the moment. It's called Lessons in Chemistry. I'm about 100 pages into it now, and I actually really like it. I think the writing is very catchy and the characters are very rich as well. I'm not really like at the plot of it yet though, so not too much has actually happened, but I am liking it. Anyway, so that is my day full of mindfulness. Like I said before, I've had a really nice time vlogging about this today. So let me know over on Instagram or in the comments or back on TikTok if you guys are doing any of these things and if they've helped you out at all. I would really love to hear about them. And I will see you guys next week. Bye.